Did I really need this $1,500 MacBook to edit the video you're watching right now? Absolutely not. But do I still get a slight rush of dopamine when I do edit videos on my MacBook? Most definitely. Will I overpay for an Apple laptop again in the future? Well, I guess I'll make a pros and cons list when the time. Of course I will. Who am I kidding? Over the last few decades, Apple has become a behemoth in branding. They've done a remarkable job convincing people to pay prices they previously would have considered absurd for cell phones and electronics. Brand equity is one of the most important concepts when building a brand. It refers to the value of a brand determined by the customer's perception of its quality and desirability. David Acker's brand equity model can be divided into 5 dimensions. First, brand awareness, which refers to how aware customers are of the brand. Next, brand assets, which refers to the patents and trademarks which represent a significant competitive advantage. Then we have perceived quality, brand loyalty, and brand associations, which we'll talk about now. Enhancing perceived quality allows a brand to do 4 things. First, it allows a company to extend its products via line and brand extensions. It's much easier, for example, for a brand that has proven itself elsewhere or in a similar product category to then extend into a market than it is for a brand which hasn't really proven itself anywhere yet. Notable examples of successful product extensions were with Reese extending into cereal, Porsche extending into SUVs, and Gillette extending into shaving cream. It might not always work though, like when Colgate thought they could get away with this. But when it remotely makes sense, customers are far more likely to give an established brand a chance. Second, it allows a company to charge a price premium for its products. Do you remember the first time you realized that the store brand medicine in the pharmacy had the exact same ingredients as the brand name medicine in the pharmacy? If you're like me, it took you a while to convince yourself that it's okay to go with a store brand. To the teenage me, it felt extremely blasphemous. To the current me, it feels a little less blasphemous, but still blasphemous. That's because pharmaceutical companies have spent a lot on building perceptions of perceived quality. Next, it allows a company to differentiate their product in the marketplace. No matter how hard shoe companies try to brand current NBA superstars, no basketball shoe comes even close in annual sales to the Jordan brand, named after my childhood idol, Michael Jordan. MJ hasn't been on an NBA court in over 20 years, and unlike the top superstars of today, he doesn't even have a social media account. Fourth, building out brand equity allows companies to enjoy lower costs than their competitors. Walmart is known for regularly negotiating favorable contracts with its suppliers, and every business grad will tell you the names of companies who pay much lower in salaries than its competitors but have a much longer line of applicants. This is because new grads quickly want to associate with these brands so they can solidify their reputation in the job market. Brand association. If you've ever done the Pepsi challenge with a group of friends, you might have realized how many people have absolutely no idea what they're talking about when it comes to the taste difference between Coke and Pepsi. And that's okay, because like Apple, Coke spends a lot of money into creating positive associations with their brand. And it's worked wonders for them. Coke currently enjoys a 43% share in the US soft drink market. And in 2021, it was named the strongest soft drink brand in the US, with a brand strength index score of 91.7. Brand loyalty. For non-car enthusiasts, when's the last time you saw a Rolls-Royce ad? A Lamborghini ad? And no, you going on their YouTube channel doesn't count. Companies who build strong brand loyalty don't have to pay as much in advertisements as their competitors. Your loyal customer base will often seek you out instead of you always having to chase them. And in turn, this can save you a lot in marketing. While you probably don't have millions of dollars to spend on your brand as a small business, we're going to look at cost-efficient ways to build your brand so that you can still occupy valuable real estate in the minds of your customers. In this module, we'll look at brand positioning, cost-efficient ways to build your brand foundations, brand audits, net promoter scores and how to calculate them. We're going to dive deeper into brand associations, and then we're going to talk about defending your brand when needed. To be notified when the module is up, or to check out weekly small business marketing content and tips, visit verynicemarketing.com.